Hello, my artists, and welcome back to Around the World Week. I'm so glad you're here. Today we are going to think about the whole entire world, because what we're doing, staying home and protecting all the people we can around the world, is really important for us to think about the connectivity of who we are as a group. So I want you to picture a map, or I want you to get a globe. I have one, I have a map, and I want you to either look at it and try to redraw some of the countries. That's a fun idea. Or to remember that you are an artist and we are going to think about creating the world. Now you can do this any way you choose, because remember, we're artists. We're trying to create something in a very beautiful way. I'm choosing to use lots of different greens. Remember how we have lots of different colors with lots of different shades, and I like to name them. So I'm going with greens. Look at them, they are called monochromatic. Many different shades of one color. Mono meaning one, chromatic meaning color. And I think I'm gonna hold my paper this way. And I'm going to sort of just do that line by line approach, but with a wiggle. And what I'm doing is I'm sort of starting the idea of the land. We talked about Panama and how it sort of connects North America and South America. So we can sort of start to draw that. Now this is not really right, but I'm playing with what I know about the earth. And maybe it's time for me to switch colors. I always love to do that. I think I'll go with this neon green. And as I work, I'm creating, we have 7 continents. So we're thinking about all the different parts, but maybe you just want to make blobs. Like, cool, this is Europe. Let's do some Asia. Yeah, that's a fun time. Oh, my bracelet's so jingly. And then that is not what it looks like, but I'm sort of playing. Africa is a big continent. That is not the right shape. It's also hard to draw upside down, but as I work, I'm like, oh wait, there's so much more here, including some of the countries we went to, like China and Tibet. So good. And then of course there's Australia, Oceania, some New Zealand, and we're sort of just adding different things, and we're playing. Now that's cool. That was fine. But if you wanted, you could do it totally for fun as an artist in a totally different way. So before I go back to that one, I could just say, hey, I want to make a heart. I know about hearts. I'm going to make my wiggly J, or it's like an upside down J, for my candy cane. And then I'm going to just, I have to cap my marker. You could do this with any material, as you know. And maybe I'll try this kind of green. Or maybe you're like, hey, maybe I want to make the earth rainbow. This is your job. And maybe I just want to do it like little, almost like a cow with spots. So maybe I'm not as accurate as an artist. You get to decide. Now, as you work today, whatever material you use, well, this is making so much noise. Whatever material you use, you can think about all the different ways you're going to use it. So if I was using this one, I might want to go in and use my line by line. I might want to go in and use my little tiptoes if I was painting, or my sweeps if I was painting, or line by line, or maybe I want to shade, right? That idea of going hard, 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 loud, loud, loud. And then it slowly whispers away. Let me show you a couple that I've already finished, and then you can decide what you would like to do today. I did really like the idea of a heart. I also love the idea of repetition, so I took a couple colors and some curls in there, because I really want to send all my hugs and all my love to the whole world. Because one of the hardest things about being a teacher right now is that we all miss our students. I want to send my love through my art. And this one I did it a different way. There are so many different ways to create the earth. This is my favorite book. And I know some of my students out there are like, Missy Alexandra, You say that about everything, but this one is my favorite book. Thank you, Mem Fox, because the message is exactly how I feel all the days. It's called Whoever You Are. Little one, whoever you are, wherever you are, there are little ones just like you all over the world. Isn't that amazing? Maybe there are kids who have the same name as you. There are definitely kids who have the same age as you. There are people all around the world. Their skin may be different from yours, and their homes may be different from yours. That's an interesting thing to think about as we're all home. What do their homes look like? Their schools may be different from yours. That's still true. You might even have a brother or sister that has a different school situation than you right now. And their lands may be different than yours. Their lives may be different than yours, and their words may be very different than yours, right? A lot of you speak different languages, you know about that. But inside, their hearts are just like yours, whoever they are, wherever they are, all over the world. Their smiles are like yours, and they laugh just like you. That's true no matter what language you speak. Everyone smiles, everyone laughs. Their hearts are like yours, and they cry like you too. That's all true, all those feelings. They cry like you too, whoever they are, wherever they are, all over the world. Little one, when you are older and you are grown, you may be different. Look at a doctor. We are so thankful for doctors and nurses and all people in healthcare. And they may be different wherever you are, wherever they are in this big, wide world. But remember this. Joys are the same. Love is the same. Pain is the same. And blood is the same. Just being a human, it's a thing. Everyone feels the same things. Smiles are the same, and hearts are just the same wherever they are, wherever you are, wherever we are. All over the world. Oh, look. This artist, illustrator, Leslie Staub, made a moon and a sun as well. You know how to do that. I chose to use hearts. I wonder what I'm gonna do with my next one. Oh, it's upside down. Maybe I'll keep it upside down. And I'm thinking about point of view. That's a great idea. Maybe you wanna collage this. Think about all the different ways you can create. Keep creating, keep smiling, and taking care of all the people around you. I'm so glad you're here. I learned you're supposed to subscribe, and ring the bell. And then you'll know when there's a new episode at Art is Elementary. I'm Alexandra, and I love you, sweet, beautiful artists. I'm so glad you're here, and I will see you later. Go create, and I will see you later. Have a great day, friends.